Hello again, my wonderful friends. Welcome back. Today's video is about static electricity, and we already know that static electricity responds to paper, right? And so today what I want to do is I want to see what other items respond to static electricity or static energy. So our inquiring question is, what other items will respond to static electricity? So I'm going to prepare some items. For this one, we're going to use confetti. I know already that paper will move when it's exposed to static electricity, but this time I'm going to put it into a kind of a plastic cup, and I'll just put a little bit of confetti in here. And you can make this by using a hole puncher and just hole punching a variety of little pieces of paper. And we have some colored paper as well as some little white pieces of paper. Okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take saran wrap and wrap that up like so. So you can still see it, but it won't come out. In case it does jump or move, you'll still have it in the cup. Okay, now you just twist the sides. Okay, so we don't have to use any rubber band. If you want to use rubber band, I guess you could, but just twisting the side will be good enough. Okay, so I set that aside. So here, well, if it responds to paper, I have a feeling that it's going to respond to something very small. So this is just pepper, and this is a pepper grinder. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to grind some pepper into our little plastic container. And this plastic container, it looks like a petri dish. It does have a cover. Here is, well, here are some kind of pepper that I grounded earlier. Okay, and it goes into the container. And that's another item that we're going to test. The next item I'm going to do is pepper. So for kind of a dried pepper, and for this one you might want to have your parents help you, but because the pepper has a little heat, you don't want to touch, after cutting this up, you don't want to touch it with your eyes or anything like that. What you do is wear a plastic glove, okay, to be safe. And we take our little container or a petri dish right here. I'm going to take a pair of scissors, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it into small pieces, right? I'm going to keep the seeds as well. I'm going to take that big piece out. I'm going to make like really small pieces. So I'm going to cut some like so. And if it falls out, just put it back in. So I've prepared that already. Some cut up pepper, and just put it into the container. Okay, cover this up. At this point, I would recommend that you tape the sides so it doesn't come out, but for me, I'm going to leave it like that for now. Okay, so we have paper, we have pepper, and we have red pepper. This one is sesame seed. This is roasted sesame seed, right? So it looks like that, and the container looks like this. So all I do is I put some of the sesame seed in here. I'm going to try it out. It's a little bit bigger than the other one, a little heavier, so I'm not sure. However, it is pretty dry and it is pretty small, so I'm going to try that and see if it works. Okay, so we put that one into our plastic container here and then cover it. Put that aside. The next item I'm going to do is, well, here's another one that could work, but I'm not sure. These are coffee beans, right? And I put the coffee beans into my grinder, and after it's done, it looks something like this, right? And so I'm going to take just a little bit, not a whole lot. I'm going to take some and put it into my little dish that I have. I'm going to make sure I get a lot of different types of sizes. Okay, so and then I cover that up. I'm going to take off my gloves because it's safe now. So we have the coffee grinds, and I have heard that the static electricity will respond to aluminum or can. So I'm going to also test this one. And I've also heard somewhere that it may respond to water. So I have prepared a water bottle, and I have taken a safety pin. Let me find the safety pin. Here's my safety pin. I've taken a safety pin and I've put some holes into the top of the bottle so I can create a stream of water. Right, so I just poke some holes in there. You might want to have your parents help you with this one because it is sharp and you can get hurt. So I just try to make a big hole with it, or big enough to have water coming through. A light, steady stream, not too much water. And I have a bowl ready to pour the water into when I'm ready. Okay, or you can do it over the sink. That's fine too. So at this point, I would like you to kind of stop and think about how will the static electricity respond to black pepper, red pepper, confetti paper. This is sesame seed. This again is coffee grind, and a can, soda can, and a stream of water.